morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel where we're about that breaking cycles life. I hope you're good and ready for the day ahead and the week ahead. Guys, it's another Sunday, so you know what that means. It's Sunday Song Spotlight. Okay, so before we get into our song for this Sunday, and as you can tell by the title, it's a bit on the somber side of life. Okay, guys, we're going to announce our winner for last Thursday's trivia, and she's actually an Instagram winner. We almost had two winners, one from YouTube and one from Instagram, but you know, he didn't answer fully, but he was on his way. He knew that the answer was Moses, right? And our Instagram winner for this week, or our winner for the trivia this week, is Imani Williams. Okay, guys, now let's get into our song for this week. Now, as you can tell from the title, it's a bit somber because we're talking about a very touchy issue, and I have spoken about this before, but when I heard this song, I actually heard it on Sabbath. I was just going through, as I tell you guys every week, like I just go through songs, and I was planning to do a hymn today, but then when I heard it, I was like, oh my, this touched my heart. And it's Don't Lose Hope from the Foster Triplets. Now, the Foster Triplets, they are from Jamaica, and I've seen them on TV, and I've seen them around, like whenever you go to like conference meetings or whatever, you hear of them. Yeah, the Foster Triplets, they're very famous in Jamaica, right? And I came across one of their videos yesterday, Sabbath, and when I heard it, I was like, wow, this is definitely a song that is needed for especially someone in speaking about suicide, right? And the name of it is Don't Lose Hope, right? As I said before. Now, let me read the lyrics for you, and we'll go through it as what I did in the previous videos, right? So it says, so you're down, looks like your pain will never end. This scene has played before, only this time you are weaker than before. Are you feeling like that, guys? Like, I know I have experienced the feeling of loneliness to the point of wanting to take your life, right? We thank God that I did not yield to that temptation. But when I tell you I understand why someone would or yield to that temptation, it would probably be 10 times worse than what I went through. I can totally understand. I don't agree with the method, but I can understand the pain that they would be going through, right? And we ought to sympathize with them, because honestly, being alone, like being alone with no one around, being alone is like really hard, right, guys? And having absolutely no friends, no family around, or even having them around and feeling still alone, still zuji, right? That's Chinese for alone. Oh my, it can really play on someone's mind. And trust me when I tell you, the devil will use that and like just escalate that loneliness or that pain 10 times. I understand, like, really. And it feels like there's absolutely no way out apart from just taking your own life. I understand. But we thank God for Jesus, right? And if you don't know Jesus and you're watching this video, I am introducing you to my Father. because he paid his life, he paid his blood, he died for you, and you are precious in his eyes, and he wants you to know that you have a purpose, right, guys? And as lonely as it feels, you know what saved me that day? That caused me to be like, I'm running away from this temptation, and I'm not yielding to it, was the love of Christ. Honestly, because I knew that I was worth so much more than just being a lifeless body on the ground. Right, guys? And I want you also to be aware that you are also that precious in his eyes, that he died for you, and he wants you to know, he wants you to know that you are worth far more than any diamond, any precious stone on this earth. You are worth. You are special enough for him. Yes, he has everyone has it as his children, but trust me, when I tell you he will take care of you as if you are the only one. He sees, it's like you can't even fathom how he has that much time for you, or he thinks about you so much that how can he have time for everyone else, right? And as I play with my friend, or joke with my friend, I'm like, I'm his only child. And she's like, she's like, Shaniki has no, I'm like, no, it's me, it's only me, okay? And I'm his favorite, right? That's how I joke with her. But obviously I know um, each and every soul on this earth belongs to him, and he loves us equally. He has no favorite, and he just wants us to realize that unconditional love he has for us, and that's why he would even give his life for you. So please, if you're contemplating suicide, please, I'm begging you, please listen to this song, open your Bible, and start reading of God's love for you, okay? Because trust me, he does love you. All right, now let's get back to the song, okay? I'll link the song below, so please go and listen to it, and please fill your heart with hope and love, okay, guys? ah, Suicide is a very hard thing, you know. um it continues to say, friends all gone, as I just stated. Friends all gone, and your family is your enemy. Sometimes your family, your own family, turns against you. Oh my gosh, that is so hard. It says, it seems like deja vu. Totally understand, because oftentimes when you're feeling lonely, it's like every day it's just a cycle. It's just a cycle, like never ending cycle. And you want to break it, but the only way it can be broken is through the blood of Christ, right? And recognizing that he paid a price for you, right? Not killing yourself. It says, seems like deja vu, only this time it hurts deeper than before. Now it says, this is the chorus, it says, don't lose faith, don't lose hope. My God is listening when you call, and he will catch you if you fall. He will heal, wipe your tears away. Believe me when I say he will come through for you. You know, I was speaking to a friend the other day, and I was speaking to her about a certain topic. And she's like, Shanik, you know, it's at that point of breakthrough that we will feel the most discouraged. We'll get the worst of fights, because the devil knows that the breakthrough is probably a minute away. You know, I'm just exaggerating, but literally, it can be a minute away, a week away, a month away, right? Like very close, and you're feeling like so discouraged. It's like you want to give up. And it's oftentimes in this period of time that you will feel like, why do I even need to exist, or why do I even need to believe in this thing that it will happen, or why do I need to even trust this person that they are going to change, you know? It's in that period of time, you know, just before the breakthrough, guys, that is when the loneliness, the anger intensifies tenfold. Okay, let's use Bible terms, tenfold. And it's in those times that we lose hope, and we lose faith. And sorry to say, some people take their lives in this time, just before the breakthrough. And you know, guys, if we just hold on a little bit longer, we'll realize God will come through for us. And I'm pleading with you to just hold on a little bit longer, just a little bit longer. And then you'll see God work through for you. And I've experienced it many times, especially when coming to this university. I told you guys I was like in depression for a while, right? Because it just seemed like I was getting rejection everywhere. And I'm just giving you the analogy of the school because I've told you this time before. I have other issues too where it seems like it's never ending, right? But guys, I remember that time just felt like I felt crazy. I swear I felt crazy. And it felt like no one else believed in me. And like, of course, you know, I had my mom that was like pouring into me, and she was like handling a lot of my stress, a lot of my emotions, right? And thank God for good mothers and strong mothers, right? But yeah, it was in that period of time I was like, yeah, what's happening? And it was that period of time where I felt the worst that it happened. You get me? That's when he came through. When it feels like you're forsaken, that is when it happened. Imagine his own son, Jesus, was on the cross, and he was like, oh, God, why have you forsaken me? He felt lonely. He felt separated from his completeness, his God, right? He felt so separated from his father that he was like, I've never felt this in my life. Like, God, why have you forsaken me? And he is saying, and it was at that moment that he won the victory for us. That we can stand around, walk around and be like, we are Christians and we thank God for salvation. We can walk around proudly and say we're Christians because of God's blood, because of Jesus' blood, right, guys? And it was in that silence, it was in that seemingly forsaken period of time that God was working. He was working, and he saved our lives, and he raised Jesus from the dead. Guys, it's in the silence that God is working. It seems, I understand, it seems as if, I really understand, it seems as if you're all alone, he's not talking to you, everything just seems to be going wrong. And like, why should I even believe in a God that doesn't even care about me? It seems as if he doesn't care. But he does. He does, and he's working, and he will come through for you. Let me just read the second verse because, like, I'm telling you, this song really touched me when I heard it. It's for my, you know, calmer type of people. You know, if you like calm music, this song is for you. Okay. It says, even now it's so hard. Even now it's so hard to say that you're going through, to say what you're going through. Your heart has been torn apart. My Jesus can give you a bright new start. In sickness, he's your healer. In darkness, he's your light. When everything seems wrong, he will make it right. So trust in him today. He will make a way for you. And that is the song. Guys, don't lose hope and don't lose faith. Remember what I said. It's in the silence that he's working. It's in the silence that he's working. When it seems, and trust me, when he, you see, this is where our trust comes in. Where our trust in God is tested. Because you will trust, if you don't see someone working, it seems as if you can't trust them, right? And trust me, I've argued with him many times in this, and I'm like, you know, when he does come through, I'm like, you know, I should have behaved better. But you know, I'm an Israelite. I will not lie to you. I still have not learned that lesson very well. In some situations, I'm like, yeah, I learned it. But some, I'm like, I'm still arguing with him. Still cussing him out. Like, seriously, guys. You know, because it's like sometimes the trials, they just, It's like the yuela yue buha or yuela yue nan. That is like increasingly hard. And I'm like, why? You know? And of course I know he came through before. But then when the trials gets harder and he becomes silent again, and I'm like, why? Like, why would you just be silent right now when I'm crying out to you, when I'm seeking your comfort? I'm like, why? Just stop. Just stop. Just talk to me, please. I'm begging you. But you know, that is where I'm learning that I need to trust him. Like, you know, trust him even when he's silent, because he is working. He is working, he is working. And he is working for you just as much as he's working for me. And if we just hold on just a little bit longer, we will see that he will come through for us. Right, guys? 16 minutes. So that is our encouragement for today. I hope you guys have a great day and a great week. And please go and listen to that song, especially if you're going through that period of silence, that period of waiting. Right, guys? Guys, he will come through for us. Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. Okay, guys? Have a great day. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's encouragement, and I hope you guys are ready for the day ahead. Now do me a favor and press that like button and subscribe button if you are new, so that we can get more of this positive Christian content out into the world, okay? And I'll link my daily devotional playlist right here and my Let's Talk playlist if you want to tackle some social issues, okay? So have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.